So the story is, so this is a magician story that everyone knows. I was, TLDR, I was going to work, and you know how you get stopped by petitions? So some guy, I normally don't pay attention to these petitions. I just kind of like look down on the ground and have my headphones in. And then one of them tapped me on the shoulder and was like, oh, you dropped something. And I turned around and was like, oh, I must have dropped like my card or something. And he goes, you dropped a smile. And so I said, oh, ha 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 ha. And then they made me sign the petition. I was like, look, I don't give a shit. I put down my name and I wrote Nat and I walked away. I went to work, right? Now this is not the end of it. Exactly 1 year later, okay, after that 5-minute interaction, I run into the same dude doing the petition and he goes, Nat. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way this guy remembers my name. And then he's like, oh, what time do you finish work? And I was like, late, you know. And I was like changing the different times. He was like, I can get off early if you get off early. And I'm like, sorry man, I'm busy. I don't know what time I'll finish. I also got other stuff to do. And he's like, no, we can finish. And I was like, and then I ran into him after work. Unfortunately, I tried crossing the street. I still ran into him. And then a little bit of talking. I'm on my way home, and he's also on his way home towards the train station. And he goes, do you like magic tricks? I have a magic trick to show you. And I was like, oh, okay then. And he says, put out your hand. So I put out my right hand, and he puts his 2 hands behind his back. And I'm thinking like, oh, is this like some sort of like card trick dude's gonna like make something appear? And then my hand is out right now, right? I'm like, oh my god, I hope he doesn't put anything slimy on my hand or something. He puts his hand out. And then he intertwines it like this. And he says, do you like that? And I was like, no. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. And you know what? The doozy, it was like, I was like, my go-to excuse always, because if I say I'm not interested, it doesn't work. Or if I say I'm 17, I found out it also doesn't work. So I say I have a boyfriend, he goes, like, sometimes that doesn't work either, but I try rotate between them. And then he said, I was like, oh, I'm not interested, sorry, I just want to go home. And he goes, oh, you're still cool though. And then we were walking in the same direction home. Home! And so he was like, yeah, you're still pretty cool though. And he's still walking next to me, and I was like, oh, damn. And you know what? The after credits of this little movie scene is that I told my friends this story, and they go, wait, because this guy, I think he was in a pyramid scheme, and he didn't realize he was in a pyramid scheme when he told me about his job on our way, like, walking. And he goes, yeah, I'm doing this, and I'm like, this sounds like a pyramid scheme. And he goes, and then he's like, oh, it's not a pyramid scheme though. Like, I'm like, okay. I told my friends this story, and they're like, how does he look like? And they brought up a photo of him on Facebook, and it turns out it was one of my friend's high school mates. And it was like, damn, what a small world.